Good evening. Sunday, we in the fish room. We are doing fish room things. Today we are going to talk about how to save money in fish keeping, or how do you save money in fish keeping. I have many ways that I do it. I don't know if there's a lot of other people that do, but I have ways that I save. Oh, that is not needed, Jimbo. But I do things a little different than most fish keepers do. So there's that. For everybody that's here, welcome. Start with, I did a couple of things today. One of them was nothing. I ain't do nothing. Woke up this morning, felt like my head was this big. Pressure all through here. Eyeballs are swollen. If you look at me, you can tell my eyes are swollen. Just not feeling it. And it figures because I have my appointment tomorrow for my surgery. So, hooray. What's up, 3G? Welcome. So, got pressure on my eyes. The back of my eyes hurt. Don't know how long I'll stay alive, but we'll try to do it. The first hour is going to be YouTube and Rumble. Second hour is Rumble only. Sorry, folks, that is how it's going to be. I've had a couple of comments, people saying they really don't care for Rumble. And please don't take any offense to this, but I'm trying to put my brand out there. I'm not trying to cater to just one group of people. I'm trying to cater to everybody. So with that said, I apologize if you don't like it, but I got to do what I got to do. Mystic Pets, welcome. I'm hoping it's a sinus infection, or I'm just hoping it's a change in the barometric pressure, because that stuff wreaks havoc on your sinuses. Nobody believes it, but it does. You guys can see there's a new fish over there in the corner getting chased. That is my wild caught Oscar. He was in the 125 with my natural blue Acara, my BA Tetras, my bristlenose plecos, my Jack Dempsey. Came down here and it had a BA Tetra in his mouth swimming around. So that ain't happening. You can see my eyes are swollen. I just noticed that. Looked like I got punched square in the nose. They're puffy. So it is what it is. Welcome. That's a new name. Welcome aboard. Get Josh in the house. Flatbed's here. Mystic Pets is here as always. I love it when new channels swing around. I can always go check them out and see who we got. I am subscribed to you, the Aqua Escapes. Oh, welcome. Changed their name up a little bit. It's awesome. Oh, he's doing water changes today. I was supposed to do some water changes today. That didn't happen. Like I said, I woke up with my eyes swollen. Not a fan of it. I'm really not. Actually, it's annoying. Makes my teeth hurt. My head hurts. Changed my username formally to the Aqua Escapes. Well, welcome, howdy, welcome aboard again, even under the new name. Welcome, how you doing? Everybody's coming in. I appreciate everybody being here. Jody P is here. Welcome, Jody P. So 6 o'clock every Sunday, I go live. Just doing me. But yeah, I moved the little guy into the 125 over here. And now he is over here. He's slowly realizing he is not the big dog on campus. That would be that big guy back there. Big guy's already checked the little guy twice. So save by doing monthly water changes, using a pump to drain and a python to fill. Heat my room, not my tanks. Feed every other day. Only use the products I need, nothing unnecessary. There's a lot of things that are kind of unnecessary. You do you, boo boo. So I'm a weirdo. I do 2-week rotations on my tank, except for this one. This one's got so much filtration on it, I don't do it but once a month. I know that sounds stupid with the amount of fish that's in there, but trust me, the levels in that tank are never high. Everybody else, they're on 2-week rotations, except baby tanks where I have fry growing out due to the heavy feeding. I do 2 times a day feeding my fry, some of them depending on what fry it is. The electric blue Acara, I've done 3. What temp are my Oscars at? My Oscars are at 80, every one of them. I don't, except for the lemons, they're like 82. And for some reason, I can turn that tank down to 77 and it's still at 82. So I believe Mystic Pets has stepped into the realm of Oscars. Congratulations. So there's that. When it comes to me saving money, I have to say that I save money by not buying pointless things that I don't need. I've sporterized all my filters so I don't have to buy cartridges. I eliminated all of my bio balls, like those stupid little plastic balls. I eliminated all of those. I got something that carries more bacteria. That way, if I need to start a new tank, I can. I went to Lava Rock. Sponge filters galore. I use sponge filters and 1 central air pump to run the entire place. Down here, this basement stays pretty warm. Heaters in my tanks rarely kick on. 77, 79. I mean, they rarely kick on. I want to go about doing things a little more efficient. People go out, they buy tanks with the stands and this and that. I don't buy stands. I build my stands. They're cheaper. It's honestly cheaper for me to go buy 10 2x4s and build a stand than it is for me to buy the tank and the ensemble. So you think about it. They want, I think, what is it, $4.99 for the 75-gallon ensemble at PetSmart, when I can buy the tank for $144 at Petco. I can buy a sheet of polycarbonate double wall greenhouse panel, make lids for a bunch of tanks for $50, and then I can buy 10 2x4s for less than $100. Actually, probably less than 50. And I can build a tank stand, and there it is. So, let's see here. You're very welcome, Tanya. Did all my water changes today. Some went over 2 months, no issues. By the way, I got 11 tanks done in 3 hours. A pump is the way to do it when you're doing tanks. And when you're doing tanks, I can do this entire room minus the saltwater tank. I can do it in about 3 hours. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tanks in this room. I can do them in about 3 hours. Thank you. You try to find things to talk about. And it's a little rough to find things to talk about. So, but this is a good topic to talk about. Mystic ordered me a banner today. She made me pay her $1,000 for it. Well, congratulations, Mystic. I don't need to know what the price is. I don't care about the price. Mine is more of the thought that count for me. Price doesn't matter to me. You guys are going to learn, I'm not a materialistic kind of guy. I mean, you can send me a sticker and I'm happy. I mean, hell, I've got stickers from a couple of y'all, and here we are. Happy Sailing Aquatic sticker. Happy Place Aquatic sticker. Mystic Pet sticker. Mexicali sticker. I've got my Happy Place Aquatics metal banner. If you guys weren't here last night, I have a full-size banner that I had hanging from the ceiling. This is Happy Place Aquatics. You know, I mean, I love the little things. It's the little things that make me, make me giggle, that make me happy. I got a great channel, people that follow me. This was sent to me by one of my channel people, Jesse. Thank you. There you guys can see. Tiger fish waste collector. You guys will see that in action. It's not going to happen right now. I apologize. I have more important fish to fry. My hip being replaced is more important than me hooking that up right now. So it will happen. It will be under this big guy. I haven't decided whether if I want to use the 40 or this old 75 I got as a sump. Might use the 75. That way I can put more media in it. But, back to where I'm going is if and when I want to do something on the cheap, I'm buying cheap sponge filters. I got a connection to where I can get them for $5 a piece for the big, large ones. I'm stepping away from the aquarium co-op ones when as they fade out or as they start tearing up here, I'm phasing them out and trashing them. I found that the coarse sponge does better for filtration. It takes more of your small particulates out of the water, makes your water quality better. Excuse me. Freaking eyes are killing me. Guys, it may be a little dark down here, but I can't have that ring light on. It is bothering the absolute hell out of my eyes. So, but yeah, it's, one of the best things you can buy to help yourself to do, like build a stand, per se. You could do the center block and 2x6 method or 2x4, whatever you prefer. Or you can just go the route I went and build something like that. I mean, this thing is holding that tank up. And it's a big tank. I believe right now that tank with the water, 200 pounds of sand, the tank itself, it's about 2,700 pounds. And I built that stand for like $80. Well, a little more than $80, about $100, including the lag bolts that are holding it together. It's got 16, actually, let me rephrase that, 16 carriage bolts that are 5/8 holding it together. I overbuilt it because I didn't want it to come apart. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of tank. And if that breaks, I am in trouble. So that's that. Tools. If you have tools that you're using, sometimes you can get away with using some other things. You can use household things. Like, for instance, your common magic eraser. You want the one with no bleach added. One of the best things you can use to clean a glass tank. Believe it or not, they work flawlessly. I also have a Scrub Daddy, or there's another one called a Scrub Mommy. The Scrub Mommy is way more coarse, let me tell you. Works perfectly. That's good for cleaning up, used tanks that you find or buy. I need to get another filter for my 29. Little particulates floating around bothering me too much. I understand. That guy right there's got particulates floating in it right now, and you see some food floating like right here. I just fed him because I don't want the little dude to get deboed to death, but it is what it is. Jesse, I know you're not rich. You work just like I do. You're shaking your booty on the internet to get some money. I've seen that. I love that video, by the way. It was a nice twerk. Not a bad for an old white guy, man. That was a decent twerk. Decent twerk. I'm doing a few different things. You guys are gonna love the one channel that if you guys are into cars, I started a channel. It's called Jim's Cars. We're going to do some things over there as well. Uh-oh. Pretty sure this is Jesse shaking his booty. I am pretty sure. So, Jesse over there doing, I'm telling you, that was a nice twerk, man. For an old guy with a bad back, that was a good twerk. Mystic, he was swimming around with the BA Tetra in his mouth. He's an asshole. But he'll make it in there just fine. He'll figure it out. He'll figure the ropes out real quick. Welcome in, Discus North. Hope the little guy makes it. The little guy will be just fine. I promise you he'll be just fine. So we're going to, I'm a fan of sporterizing. Oh, that was the Higer filter. I think she runs more sponge filters, Jesse, than anything. I'm not 100% sure on that. You're scared to put your baby into your Cara tank, he's too small. Cara are peaceful fish. They shouldn't really mess with it. At least mine are. I got a solid line on another Akara. Unfortunately, guys, this Akara is a monster. Let's see, I got to send that to myself. I'll show you guys this thing. This thing is a monster. Go over to WhatsApp. Did I send this shit to myself on WhatsApp? I should be able to. Oh yeah, I can send that to myself. That's what's up. I can send myself pictures. Imagine that. Mama said I could send myself pictures. Pull it up on WhatsApp and show you guys. Maybe my phone works. La da dee da da da. How do I save this? There we go. That's how we save it. Yeah. Gonna bang your mother. We're going to give me a second, guys. I'm gonna figure this out to where I can. I'm gonna cut it in there. We're gonna put it in here. There we go. Just got to figure out how I can do this the right way so it doesn't go and goof old Jimbo up. Cancel that. Go to here. What's up, Jose? Welcome. Windows. Big ass fish. Presentation. Look at that big ass Akara. I mean, that is a big ass Akara. Right there. Big ass Akara. So that's going to be my new fish. It's in a 30 cube with some guppies. All right. I would definitely take that dude out of the cube with the guppies. Guppies are going to be a snack. I promise you. If it fits in that Oscar's mouth, I don't care if it's that big, it's eating it. It is a big one. I have to see if a hang on canister would suck up my coolie roaches. They are already trying to hide in the. Oh, yeah. Definitely don't want them to do that. Joey Fishkeeping is in the house. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Thought I seen somebody I missed. I guess I didn't. go back up here because I know Flatbed said something. I did see that, and it didn't show up here. Let's see. Well, Flatbed, I seen it on the YouTube side, but not over here. It happens. Definitely happens. Welcome in, Shirley. But yeah, little dude is in here. I don't see him at the moment. Oh, oh. Am I gonna get it? Yeah. Oh, I thought you had it. It's awesome. But yeah, this is probably gonna be his new tank for a while. See what happens. All right, so here's what we got. Tomorrow is a hey, look, there's a little guy. Right, oh, getting chased by the big dude. See, told you. So what are some of your ways? I know Jesse's already popped a few in here. What's a way you save money? I don't buy cartridges for any of my hang on the bags, which is 2. Well, 3 now. That big dude's gonna eat him. Big dude's gonna put him in his place. I changed the media on all of my canister filters. There's no more of that stupid plastic. What else do I do? I build my own stands. I run a central air pump. I want to work on doing and getting like a tankless water heater. That way I have consistent hot water. Pea gravel from Home Depot. There's another thing. So everybody goes out and buys expensive substrate. You know, there's a couple of ways you can save yourself some money. You can buy pea gravel. You can do, I do the polycarbonate lids. I definitely do those. Those are a money saver. You can do pea gravel. You can do blasting sand. You can do full filter sand. My favorite is the just straight up play sand. Play sand works. I have no issues. Center block stand and tables. Some tables I have to watch on using because some of my tanks are rather large. You know, some of them, not all of them. You know, if you get in like a situation to where you don't have a quarantine tank, you could also grab a tote, like a clear tote, or like just a cheap tote. You can put a fish, sick fish in there. Black diamond blasting sand. A lot of people use the black diamond sand. I am a fan of just the old school Quikrete play sand, or their all-purpose sand. Alexa, turn on babies.
Babies isn't responding.
The fuck it
Please
ain't.
check its network connection and power supply.
Jesus Christ. Babies is responding. It's right there. But here, I'll show you. This is your general purpose sand. Just general purpose sand, and you can see all these severums are in it. Looks like river sand. Works fantastic. There's a lot of severums in there. There might be a dead one or two in there. I think I seen the dead one earlier that I didn't get. Got to do a water change on it later. No, I did a water change on it last night. I did get the dead one, so never mind. It was last night. I had one dead one. I buy from stores during sales and only during sales. I get things secondhand or outside. Use cheap alternatives. Order things typically not for fish. DIY. Yeah, DIY and a lot of things is awesome. Like I was saying, you could use the, how did the Oscar situation go? I am happy to say that Rusty is doing good. Rusty is packing on some size. There will be a video coming out of Rusty here very soon. Rusty is doing great. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you, sir. Let's see. One of his favorite Hider products. Water pump instead of the Python typed. So I have a couple of different pumps I use. I have I've got one that's like 1,800 gallons an hour. I use that to drain pretty much the majority of my fish that aren't sick. If I have a tank that is indeed, they are sick, I use a certain pump to do that. I don't use the same pump on every tank when they're like that. I don't use the Python on. I have another Python that I use for when I'm doing other sick fish tanks or when I have quarantine fish. That way I don't use my standard one. It's not as long as my normal one. My normal one's 100-foot long, but I have a 25-foot one that I do in my quarantine rack on the other side. I use that one. Better yet, hook a siphon hose to the outflow of your canister filter and let it pump. Yeah, I've done that with my FX6. Sometimes I backwash my FX6 or backflow, I should say. It works pretty well. Yeah, Rusty is doing great, man. I can't wait till he gets bigger. I got another tank for a couple of my other Oscars. He's going to end up being one of my centerpiece fish upstairs. He'll be below my discus, so it'll be a good time. Yes, guys, I have discus. I worked my butt off for them discus. I did hard labor for those fish, and damn it, I lost most of them. So I understand this. This happens. This has been happening to me lately too with the post office here. Like Mystic Pets sent me the package we got for Christmas, and it's set in my Cleveland distribution center for 4 days before I received it. Dude, the United States Postal Service likes to play games. Not a fan of that. He is too impatient to drain tanks on gravity. He powers that shit down. Well, most of us do. You know what? That's why I do this tank once a month, okay? Draining this thing, trust me, I can drain it down. I can empty this tank in probably 10 minutes. But filling it up is going to take an hour. That's the hard part about doing so many tanks at once. You still haven't found your stickers yet. I hope you find them. I received these ones the other day. I received these. Thank you, Jesse. And I can get the other two out of the package here. And these ones. So I got stickers, y'all. Jesse sent me some stickers. I put them on some of my bigger stands when I build them, like that one back there. I think the postal carrier is involved. They're being scanned in here, but they never make it to me. Last package was a signature required. Someone signed my name to it. That ain't good. I have two pumps, a 1 horsepower that drains 80% in 6 minutes, and a smaller one for smaller tanks. Mine will definitely Mine will get down, man. That's a 240-gallon tank behind me. It drained that thing down in like 3 minutes to half. So depending on which pump I use, if I go get the one I got in the garage, I'll empty that thing in 6 minutes total. I'll have it down to the sand, and these fish will be swimming on their side. I was reading a thing earlier. We got to where people can do, like, I guess they'll deliver your groceries to your house. This lady spent $300. The delivery driver took pictures of it being where it's at, and never there. She took it home with her. It was like $385 worth of groceries. That shit is real. People are real like that around this time. Well, Jesse, it's coming soon, but it won't be set up until after I'm done with my surgery, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not going to trust my wife. I love her to pieces, but I'm not going to trust her to maintain and watch a sump. I will have to be the one that does that. That way I know it is right. I think we were talking, you said this thing needs a decent sized pump, so I've got one that may work here, but I've got another one coming. This one's controllable by remote and by an app, so we'll see what happens. Ordered a vacuum cleaner. My wife did. Said it was delivered, was never delivered. She really wanted that vacuum cleaner. It upset her a lot. So we ended up getting another one. I agree, man. $385 worth of grocery is like $2 or 2 bags this day and age. Me and Tommy were talking about this the other night on one of our live streams. New $100,000 a year is like $15 an hour. I mean, literally, it's like poverty still. It's wild, man. The price of everything going up. Update, Jimbo is no longer sulking and is swimming around the tank now. Hell yeah. Tiger development team said 3,500 gallons per hour. That's a lot of water per hour. Woo. I'm sure we can adjust that down. I might have to use this 75 for something. She figured it's like 220 gallons of water, and then you add a 75, which is nothing in it other than like the filter media. That'd probably make that closer, I don't know, almost a 300-gallon tank in water volume. That will be food. I promise you those shrimp will be food for that little Oscar. I used to feed a family of 5 for $200. Now 200. Yeah, I get it, man. What's up, Joe? I am good. How about you, sir? Welcome in. All of your females have been moved to the fish room. I am pretty sure the Venusis is holding. I am pretty sure. So we shall see. We shall see. Oh, for you guys that were here at the last live stream, I think it was last night, I was talking, my wife found me a tank. She was driving down the road. It was sitting on the tree line. She thought it was a 55. So she, walks it over, picked it up and put it in her car. And here it is. It's in my garage. This woman muscled up like a 110-pound tank by herself. Rusty is doing good. Rusty is no more sunken in belly. Rusty eats like a champ. He got his first water change last night after all of the meds he's been through. Very alert, very active swimming. Looking good. Looking real good. Oh, we got. You know what? Some of these comments aren't. Oh, there we go. Finally popping up. 32-gallon brute garbage can on casters makes a great sump. You can add a ton of lava rock and a tray across it. Shit, I can't read that fast. And my eyes are killing me. Put filter pads on before it goes into the can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thought about doing my whole room on one sump, but then, hey. I gotta keep going back and looking through. Some of your guys' comments aren't popping up, and that's gonna actually piss me off slightly. Had the Venusa's hold before, but the eggs weren't totally fertilized, so they died off. Could have been the male too. I don't have a male Venusa's, but it's in here with my my hybrids. My hybrids are definitely pumping out babies. I know they do. I have a direct line for top off and refill, but I drain into a can with a sump pump. Definitely a way to do it. Do your whole room on a big pool sand filter. That would have to be a big pool sand filter, dude. I've got over 1,000 gallons on this, or yeah, 1,000 gallons of flow on this. I don't know if that can I don't know if that's going to be the same. There's a lot of tanks down here. You'd have to come and see it. You can also drain them all from the filter. Noisy's supposed to come down, and we're going to do similar. We're going to do his water change system. Actually, water fill system. This is not a change system. It just fills it, and I like the way it's done. We're going to do it in my room, but that's going to be once everything is set up. I'm in a basement with no floor drain, so I got to pump it. Oh yeah, up and out. I don't have a floor drain. Oh, I do have a floor drain, but it's connected to my slop sink, so I just use that. Joe, I find out tomorrow, sir. I found out the absolute date tomorrow. I go in, I do all of the pre-surgery BS. It's gonna be blood work, an X-ray, all kinds of stuff tomorrow. So they want to see how bad it actually is, and then I'll know. I'll let you know. One sump is cool for Maine. I'm getting into the whole world of sumps here. This is going to be new for me. Earl, you don't have as many gallons of water in that fish room that there is in the pool. Depends on the pool. Never know, man. You don't know how many tanks I got down here, bro. I'm joking. There's probably not enough. But the rule of thumb is you want whatever filter you're using to turn over your tank at least 4 times an hour, the volume of the tank. Might be the Tiger Barb that's the size of a $50 with the new one, so here's a friend. Yeah, maybe. If you have a problem, then all the tanks are messed up. That is a fact. Then you have to worry about shutting the tank off and treating the entire system, which gets expensive. I appreciate that, Joe. If I need anything, sir, I will definitely let you know. Window liquor, that's why one reason I never found one filter for all to be a good idea. Jose, you have yourself a safe drive home. Don't worry about us. We'll be here. Big ass sand filter costs you a pretty, yeah, absolutely. Joy of fish keeping is driving, but I'm sure he would say howdy back window liquor. I'm definitely looking forward to changing things down here. Like I said, I'm going to double stack my 125s, and then I'm going to get another stack of 125s. So it's going to be fun. Definitely going to be fun. Got to be up early. The ass crack of dawn tomorrow. Go to this appointment. Looking forward to it. I got to get out of pain. That's the problem. Pain is an issue. I don't like being in pain. Pain is not a fan. I'm not a fan of, I should say. I don't think anybody's a fan of being in pain. Oh. So let's see what our little dude is and if he's getting his ass kicked. I feel like I'm gonna come down here tomorrow and I'm gonna find one of my Siamese algae eaters hanging out of his mouth. I got 2 left. All my sevens are doing great. Thank you, sir. How is that pleco doing? That's the one I was wondering about because I got a bunch more. If that one didn't survive, let me know. I try to breed good fish, man. I'll keep the ones that look weird. I got a tank I'll put them in. I got one right now in here that's goofy fin. He will end up as soon as he gets big enough. I will put him with my fish. I have a soft spot for weird, messed up, and hurt fish. The albino dragon blood is doing good too. It actually swims around in my 90 and seems to enjoy it. The 90 is about 83 degrees though. I keep that one warm just due to the amount of fish that's in there. Oh, excuse me. Pleco is wonderful. So the mom of that batch is about 4 years old, and the dad is like, I don't know, maybe 2. I'm like, I had 2 of them. I had a tank that went down, and the male was in that tank. It was my Tetra tank that went down, and I threw him in a 29 that they're both in now with some other fish, and I took the other fish out because it was like a little quarantine tank. And I'm like, you know what? Let me put the female in there and see if they breed. I put the female in there, and I swear it wasn't 3 days, man. The male was sitting on the eggs, and it was time to go. And I've had bristlenose plecos ever since. I've got a bunch over here in my other 125 too. Trying to figure out where I can put my sign. I want to put it on my tank stand, but you won't see it because, well, it'll be behind me. So I may put it on the wall right there. I got a shark over here that I don't really turn on because you can't see it. I'm not over here where I used to stream at anymore. So I'm over here. It's like your fish form 2 separate tribes. My fish are weird, man. They're very weird, especially these guys. These guys stay over here, and these guys are over here. They have territories. I power feed them. They breathe like heavy. If I slow down on them, they stop breathing. I got to get a couple of them to put in. We'll put one in here. One of the little ones to let him go ham so he can grow some size. And then I'll move him to another tank. I've got to clean the tank for my yellow banded Acara. I've got to go to George's and pick up another Acara, Joe. I got a couple of tanks that I've got to pick up. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got like 7 empty tanks right now. No, there's more than 7. Yeah, 7 empty. The rest have water. Well, it's not going to matter. You ain't getting those geos, bud. Ain't nobody getting those geos. I promise you, the only way you're getting them is if I die and my wife sells all my fish off. That'd be the only way you get them. I pay retail for those. I usually don't pay retail for fish. I pay retail. Those parrots aren't kissing. They're fighting. They've been beefing for like a week now. I think they're trying to breed. I think I have one male and two females, and he's trying to get both of them. It is what it is. I'm gonna have to make the phone call to Ohio Fish Rescue and see if he'll take my Jaguar. You want electric blue car? I have a buttload of them, Joe, and I promise you, you're not gonna have problems with these ones. You'll have to hit me up. I have a tank full of them. I still have one of my OGs left out of my first batch of Bacara. He's doing good too. You're overloaded with black Bacara. Where are you? Dead serious. How much we talking? I'm actually looking for black Bacara. What the actual? Look at this. I'm the Akara guy. I've got Yellow Bandit, Natural Blue, Electric Blue. I'm on my second batch of electric yellows, or the Yellow Bandit. Turn it sideways and you will see. Okay. I want EBAs, my soul fish. Sid passed away a few weeks ago. That's what he was. I have electric blues. I've got natural blues. I'm waiting for those to breed. They're not old enough yet. And then I've got the Yellow Bandit. So I'm looking forward to that. I got a couple other fish that are hiding up here that nobody knows I have as well. So sometimes you got to keep them. What species is Yellow Bandit a car? Hold on a second. We'll pull it up. Because I don't know exactly off the top of my head. Here we go. That's what they are, right there. Good looking fish. And they're out of stock everywhere, which is another thing. What's going on, Mark? I'm waiting to get into the realm of killifish. I'm looking forward to that. Man, those are pretty fish. I'm an Akara guy. I love Akara. I don't know why. Why is none of my chat moving over here? Blue Akara were the pain in the ass for me. They like eating plants. And then when they get older, they pick or take out their tank mates. Bummer pretty fish. There's a lot of fish that I'm looking for that I can't find. Welcome to the dark side. I love the dark side. Shirley, that's because I am doing a double stream, is why you're not seeing it. I'm streaming from the Rumble platform. I'm streaming to both, so you're only going to see the chat on the YouTube side. You won't see it on the Rumble side because there's a lot of them that don't pop up. I can see them, but the rest of the crowd can't. Little car, we're a pain in the ass. Gonna have to see what these ones look like because I don't know what those look like. Big Steve, I am in Ohio. 100% in Ohio, near Cleveland. Ooh. I'm going to have to check with my local fish store on the Cara that I have. These actually might be the ones that I have. I'll have to ask him what these are. Waiting on him to get back to me. He'll get back to me in a couple minutes. Yes, Jesse, this is the cool side. No, I do a dual stream on here. The first hour is YouTube and Rumble. The second hour is Rumble only. I've caught a lot of flack for it. A lot of people don't like it, but I'm sorry. I just got to do it my way. It's round on each end and high in the middle. I missed something. I said I could comment because I needed to wait. Strange. Okay. Yep. Now I get it. I get it now. Above my head, below my feet. I'm having one of them days. Jesse left the red side. He came to the green side for a bit. He came to the dark side. I'll drop my email in the... Wow, man, my eyes are killing me. I mean, my eyes are just seriously killing me. There's my email if you want to email me about those fish, Big Steve. We'll talk. I may have to sell my left kidney, maybe my right one. Maybe the left one. Who knows? Yeah, the eyes are just killing me. No, Jesse, I woke up this morning. I had pressure all through here, all through down in my teeth. Couldn't breathe out of the left side of my nose. And now the back of my eyes feel like they're just under pressure. It's got to be sinuses. I don't like it. Figures because oh, excuse me, I have that appointment tomorrow. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. Hey, 2 people liked it. Look at that. It's amazing. 2 people liked my live on Rumble. Guys in Rumble, I would love it if more of you would interact. I know you guys are watching. I appreciate there's 16 people watching in Rumble. I just wish you guys would interact more. Tell me what you think, what you don't think. You know, give me some ideas. I am currently on Advil cold and sinus. That stuff works for me greatly. I just don't think I can take it after tomorrow because if surgery is the following week, I can't be on anything that's got any antihistamines in it. I can't have any like aspirin in my system, which sucks because I have to take baby aspirin because I've had a heart attack. Uh, you know, wild. I got to take it the rest of my life, which is fine. Wherever I go, I talk too much, so I got you covered. Appreciate it. Bring it on. But no, I like doing things to save money in the hobby. I make my own fry food. I got a video coming on that. Um, just dumb things that you can use like clamps, like wood, like plastic clamps that you used for like any other hobby, like holding pieces of wood together. Those work. You can use those to hold your python in the tank so it doesn't come flying out. Or you can buy the hook like Jesse has. Um, there's lots of things that you could use. Setting up another 2.5 gallon for more fry. Absolutely, get it. I'm waiting, man. As soon as the weather cracks, I would. We'll talk about me getting some of those killifish eggs from you. I, I'm gonna get in the room, and I look at these 2 back here beefing. Knock it off. Stop being a dick. You're being a dick. Both of you are being a dick. That's a big ass mouth on that little ass fish. Mystic said when my banner comes in, she's going to help me hang it along the killie. What the hell? And North was like, I want to help, so he's coming too. Nice. Everybody's coming. We're all going to Jesse's house. He's going to feed us at like the most expensive barbecue ever. We're going to have barbecue at Oscar. All right, guys, stop talking about him. He's here. We didn't say his name 3 times. Alien, alien, alien. Welcome, Tommy. Fill a piece of PVC with sand and then heat it. Bend it into a hook. The sand or salt will keep it from collapsing. That's good to know. See? DIY tip right there. I like DIY tips. Sometimes I put a ball valve down low so I can just turn off the water and keep a prime to move to the next tank. Just open a valve. Absolutely. Start draining tanks. It does work. Oh, look at that. The missus is here. Welcome, lady. Let's see. Uses PVC like the way he said. Yeah, definitely. Let me see that dick fish. Pay attention, you'll see him back here. Where's he at? Oh, you know what? Let's take a little venture, shall we? Take a little walk on the wild side. I said, hey, baby, take a walk on the wild side. It's a nice sailing, isn't it? There he is. There's the dick fish. Oh, he mean mugging the camera, too. I gotta clean that back glass. That looks like shit. My Severum's over here. They got eggs on that rock. And it was noisy. And there's an extreme close-up of my face. But, yep, there you go. Now I gotta put all this shit back. Oh, not bad for a wild-caught Oscar. Not bad at all. He's a dick, though. That is for sure. All right, now I gotta roll this cord back up because if not, it's gonna piss me right on off. I mean, right on off. Well, all my folks on YouTube, I love you, but we gotta go. It's time for the adults to talk over here on Rumble. If you're looking forward to it, come on over. Try a new platform out. Be brave. Promise you, it's free. Well, not free, but it's freeing, I should say. You can actually be yourself over here. You don't have to be PG. So with that said, love you, YouTube folks. You guys have a great night. Thank you for being there. Let's see. Nope. What? Once YouTube is down, it is down. That's great. All platforms, update stream. Nope. I should leave it back to them. Oh, no shit. It brought it back. Guys, you know you can bring the stream back? That's awesome. Raisin sent me a spray bar for an FX he didn't use. Hey, why not? Get a Marineland 220s. Other than the Marineland 300 on my community 55, I run Aqueon, hang on the back, or Aqueon for Bob's tank and 2 other koi ponds. Aqueons are, in my opinion, my best. So quiet. There's our top fins. I have a Tetra Whisper, a Marineland Penguin, the biggest one they make, like the Emperor or whatever the hell it is. And then I have an old ass Regent. I mean, an old ass Regent. Which one are we talking about? I would love to try one of the Aqueon. That's fun. That is fun. I have 2 baby top fin hang on the backs running a shrimp tank. Aqueon canister filters are what I run. The rest of the tanks are sponge. I'm a fan of the good old sponge filter. I really am. Good old sponge filter is the method of my choice. Sorry. I'm having one of them days. Everything on me's hurting.